Hello soulmates, welcome back again to the channel. Today I'm really happy to see you. My name is Jenny. So today's video I'll be showing you guys on how to go about the drafting of this inbuilt corset with a deep plunge neckline. I was inspired by this style on Instagram by Abbas, then I thought to share. So if this interests you guys, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video, and also keep on watching, keep on supporting this channel. I want to use this medium to say thank you to every one of you that have been supporting this channel, that has been watching my videos, that has been subscribing, and have been sending messages to me. I really want to appreciate you. I say thank you because this channel has gotten up to 9,000 subscribers. Hey, thank you so much. And also thank you to my new and my returning subscribers. So without wasting your time, let's get into it, guys. Welcome back again, soulmates. So let's go ahead and draft it out. So I've gone ahead to mark out my horizontal measurements, as you can see. So from the shoulder I came down by 7.5 inches for my chest line. From the shoulder again I went down by my bust point 10, under bust 13, half length 17, and I added extra 8 inches to the bottom part, okay, which is going to serve as a hip line. So after doing that, go ahead and place your bust span, your nipple to nipple divided by 2, place it on the line and connect it. Then after doing that, now I'm going to just mark 1 inch towards the center front like this. Then I'm going to mark 1.5 inches towards the side. So I'm doing this because I am a bust of 36. So if you're a bigger bust, you can make use of 2 inches towards the side, okay? If you're a smaller bust, make use of ½ inch towards the center front, you can see, and still maintain the 1.5, or you can just use 2 inches. This is a corset. So now you can just distribute it equally on both sides, okay? Or you can just give the smaller part to the center front, just like the way I did like this. So after doing that, connect all the way from the bust point line to the under bust with a curve, okay? So after doing that, now I'm going to check what I have at that shoulder part. So I'm going to just divide it to get the midpoint and connect it all the way to the bust point. So after doing that, now the next thing is to check the distance between your bust point and under bust. So after getting it, mine is 3 inches. I place the 3 inches on the bust point line like this, and I'm going to mark it upward. You can see, place it like this, and I'm going to mark the top part. So that part now is going to be the over bust. That is going to be the top part of the bust area. So this is very necessary because it will help to cover up the flesh at that part, okay? So when you bend down, your bust will not reveal much. So after that, mark 1 inch at both sides of that line, connecting towards the shoulder area, okay? So after doing that, now the next thing I did is to come down by 1 inch from the bust point line like this. Then after that, I went in by 0.75, or you can go in by 1 inch depending how open you want that part to be. From the under bust, I went down by 3 inches. So this is how deep the V area is going to be. Then after that, you go ahead and connect the cup. You can see what I'm doing. Just connect like this all the way to that 1 inch. Then from that point, you connect all the way to the under bust. So now we've gotten the first cup. Now let's go ahead and draft out the second cup. So to draft out the second cup, you're going to place your bust divided by 4 on the chest line. Then after doing so, you're going to just divide what you have at the armhole area to get the midpoint. Then connect from that point all the way to the under bust to get the other cup, okay? So the side cup is always bigger than that of the center front cup, okay? So after doing that, now I will just connect from the top all the way to the armhole area. So you can see now what we are having. You can see the cup is looking beautiful already. The next thing now is to go ahead and place your measurements and replace every dart. You can see, except you are doing it just the way I'm doing it by skipping the darts. So you divide your bust by 4, place it there, place it on the chest line, divide your under bust, place it on the under bust line, okay? There is no seam allowance. Then you divide your waist measurement, place it on the waistline. You divide your hip also by 4 and place it on the hip line. So I'm just going to connect the points together like this, okay? So after connecting the points together at the side, now from the side, I'm just going to go up by 2 inches. You can see from the hem part at the side, just go up by 2 inches and connect it all the way to this dart leg. You can see the dart leg there. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take my bust dart, okay, the bust point line, come down by 2 inches. So after doing that, I'm just going to connect it all the way like this. You can see I'm going to come down by 2 inches at this part. Then from this part, this mid part, I'm also going to come down by 2 inches from the upper part of the cup, come down by 2 inches. So go ahead and connect all the points together because we are trying to get a sculptured cup corset, okay, a sculptured cup corset. You can see it at the side, something looking like this. So when you don't curve this area very well, it's not curvy, your cup might come out being so flat, okay. So that is another secret. You can just come out so flat, but when you curve it this way and you sew it, so you can see how it's going to stand like that of the one we normally see on the Instagram, like for example the one of Pafa, okay. So just go ahead and do it this way and you're going to have a very good cup. So the next thing now is to align all these parts, my shoulder slope. Then for the neck width, I'm going to use 3 inches. For the neck depth, I'm going to be using 4 inches. So after that, I'm just going to connect this part like this with my marker. So the next thing to do now is to go ahead and cut it out. So guys, please don't forget to close your bust dart, because I've been getting a lot of people telling me that most time when they take out their bust dart and they cut it out, they always have shortage at the side. It's because you don't normally close your bust dart and replace the shortage at the side. That is why you're having shortage at that area, okay. So always remember to close your bust dart. Is very, very necessary. I'm always saying it on all my corset videos. I'm always singing it like song. Close your bust dart and replace any shortage at that part. Please go ahead and cut out the cup. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me. So guys, after cutting it out, we have the 2-part corset. If you like, you can just leave it this way, but we are working on 3-part corsets, okay. So I went ahead to cut it out, the upper parts. Then I'm going to just hold it up with sellotape like this. So just go ahead and hold it up with your sellotape, or you can transfer it to another paper if you like, okay. So after cutting, and I've gone ahead to join the cup, this is what the cup is looking. See how this cup is standing? Can't you see? There's always a secret in everything. So this is it. This is the yoke. You can see the yoke part. So if you are cutting this now on your fabric, the center front is not going to be on fold, okay, so that you'll be able to attach the yoke part very well and it's going to come out well, because this is very deep. You can see the deep part, that V area is very, very deep. So you cannot achieve it by closing up the center front. So the center front should be left open. It should not be cut on fold, okay. So this is it, guys. You can see how it's looking so beautiful, looking beautiful. This is just paperwork and is standing like this. So let's go ahead and draft out the back area. So for the back, I went ahead to place my shoulder divided by 2. Then I came down by 7.5 inches for my chest line. Then I also came down by 17 inches for my half length, okay. So this is going to be the shared part of the back pattern, that is the net area. That part where there is net is what we are drafting out. So that part has a zip allowance, so I'm including the zip allowance at that part. So on the chest line, divide your bust measurement by 4, place it there, and whatsoever you have on the chest line, you also place it to have a straight line for your armhole length. Then after that, I'm going to just connect it like this, connect the armhole curve like this, okay. So after connecting, I went ahead to divide my waist by 4 and I placed it there. You can see what I'm doing on the screen. Then for the neck width, I'm going to still use 3 inches. For the neck depth, I'm going to use 1 inch, okay. So this is how they achieved the shared parts. It's just your basic way of drafting out your back pattern, okay. So for the shared part, the net area, you are just going to use the normal back pattern, that is the basic back pattern, and that is all for it. You can see what we have. That is all, like that is all. Yes, this is it. And also I forgot to mention, don't forget to remove the bust dart, okay. You know we took out 2 inches, so you're going to take out 2 inches from your half length to get the back half length. So instead of 17, I marked 15 inches. Yes, it was 15, not 17, for the half length of the back, okay, for the basic back pattern. For the other part of the back, that is the other type of the back pattern, which is the off shoulder part, we are going to be placing the front side like this to get the hammer area, to get the length of the back, okay. So I'm going to just connect the line like this, and I'm also going to use it to mark out my waistline, okay. So this will make it a lot easy for you. So just place the front piece and get all the points. Then after that, go ahead and divide your waist by 4 and place it on your waistline. Divide your hip by 4 and place it on the hip line. As easy as that. Life is so easy. So on the chest line also, that is the upper line, divide your bust by 4 and place it there, okay. Very easy. So the next thing to do now, we are going to be taking out 2 inches from the center back. So this part is going to have the loop, is going to have the eyelet, okay. So I'm going to just take out 2 inches from the center back. Then I'm going to come down again. You can see I'm going to come down to make the back not to be straight, so that it will have a little shape at that upper part, okay. So I'm going to just cut it out. After doing that, just connect and cut it out. So guys, after cutting, this is what we have now. You can see we have all the patterns. We have the basic back pattern and we have the off shoulder back pattern. You can see. So now the next thing to do is to place this off shoulder back pattern like this at the side of the front. So when you are stitching this, don't stitch towards the wrong side of the fabric. If you are making a transparent corset, all your stitches have to be at the front. Let me just hold this together. So I've hold the side together. You can see what we are having now. So I hold it towards the front part. So if you don't know how to do this, please go to my channel. I have videos on how to sew a transparent corset, okay. All your stitches is going to be towards the right side of the fabric. So go ahead and attach it side by side. After stitching the corset area, then you take your basic back pattern, you attach it at the side, stitch it up like this, still at the right side like this. So after that, you cut out any excess, then you are going to just pipe that part with your boning. Just put a boning at the side like that, you can see. Or if you don't want it that way, you can just finish stitching your dress and you are done with your corset. You are just going to fold in the side like this. So if you're adding allowance for the basic back pattern, you don't need much allowance. Just ½ inch at the side is enough, okay, because you are not turning the side, because it's going to be a net, a shed net. So what you are going to do is just add ½ inch at the side of the basic back pattern. So the next thing now to do is to just attach it, fold in the side and just tack it. You can just tack it, okay. Just tack it on your corset, and that is it. Very easy. Then the next thing is to just attach your skirt. So if your half length is 17, just remove 17 inches from your gown length. So whatsoever length is remaining is going to be your skirt length, and attach it to the basic back pattern on the half length, okay. That is it. Then the remaining part of the corset is going to be inside the skirt, so that is why they call it an inbuilt corset, okay. So after that, also you are going to attach the yoke for the front, you can see. So what you are going to do is to stitch up the side, that is, stitch up the hammer area of the yoke of the front and the hammer area of the basic back pattern. You can see what I'm doing. Just stitch up the hammer area and attach your sleeve. I hope you understand, because I don't have enough materials for this particular style. That's why I'm not going to be doing the sewing part. Please bear with me, okay. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. So this is very, very easy. I would have loved to sew it, but I don't have much materials in doing it. So thank you so much. Love you. Bye.